This is Semen Retention and the Fight for Your Masculinity, Part 7. So, some things came to my mind from like a couple years back. And I was, there was this girl that I was interested in. And when I approached her, I took a little bit more time than I needed to approach her, you know. But when I approached her, she told me that she was talking to somebody else, and that she was trying to, just stay true to the process. And I was like, I understand, like I get that. And some people might be like, well, bro, she probably, how you know that she was really talking to somebody, or she could have just been saying that, it just wasn't being honest. But when I paid attention to the timeline and just how things flow with with that coming semester, and then like the next semester and things like that, she was talking to somebody. Me being able to observe how she was, how she carried herself, and it's the type of person that she was, I could tell that she was being honest. You know what I'm saying? And so one of my homies, he was just like, well, why you ain't just like, ask her if she can give you her number, you know what I'm saying? Just so y'all could be, you could still be her friend. I said, bruh, I'm not about to do all of that. You feel me? Like, to me, shit like that is dumb. You feel me? And you weak as a man. And see, you already hear enough about rape culture and men being overly aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Showing all that machismo and trying to insert their dominion over women, forcing women to do shit that they don't want to do. And you're weak as a man if a woman tells you no, and then you just keep pushing the issue on the shit. Keep pushing it, keep trying to, because your ego can't accept the fact that she is ultimately denying you access to her sexually. You feel me? Because at least, her wanting to kick it and hang out with you and stuff like that, sex can result from that, but you should just be appreciative of being able to be in her space, period, especially if she's highly attractive, and she's the type of female that attracts a lot of men on a daily basis. You feel me? So, but I've never been the type to just keep pushing and pursuing, like if a woman tells me no, I just be like, shit, cool. You feel me? Because I mean, hell, I've had women approach me. I've had women hop up in my DMs and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell off rip if I'm gonna be interested in a certain type of female because I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? And I have a diverse type, from slim, to even like voluptuous, you know. But as soon as I see a woman has kids, it's like, nah, you have to be a certain type of female for me to even be entertaining that kind of shit, and not to disrespect women with children, but like I stated before, I don't have any children, and so I'm not going to put myself in a position where I feel as though I'm settling for something that doesn't reflect who I am. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't have no integrity, you ain't got shit. You don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's like a female tell a dude no, and then he just gotta keep pushing the issue, And those are the same type of guys that have, like, for a guy to do that, he's gotta have low self-esteem, or he's gotta be, hypersexual, because he's in such a thirst state that he can't not go without that, Because for a man to be thinking about sex all the time, he can't be getting it, or to be talking about sex all the time. Just being on a college campus and being around dudes, being around dudes, and they just gotta say something about every female that passed by. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, can you just observe and sit in silence? Can you be in silence and then even be vocalizing certain things in a way where it's like you're gonna give off a negative impression to the woman. She's not even gonna be attracted to you because of the type of energy you putting out. You know what I'm saying? And the things that you're saying at a low frequency. You feel me? And it's like women like sex if not more than men. You know what I'm saying? Just as much. But women understand that with the whole aspect of like slut shaming and shit, that they just can't be. Some women, I respect women that's just gonna be, I ain't passing judgments, but I respect women that's just gonna be out and vocal with it. You know what I'm saying? But you're not finna use your sex to fuck up what I got going on, or to dictate my, my lifestyle. So, but, you know, with men and just pursuing women, that's just one of those things that you have to really take into consideration. How certain things that you do in regards to how you interact with women make you look. And so if a woman tells you no, you know, like as it said, read the room. Like in what ways does she tell you no? You know, can you tell that she has some other stuff going on and it's just not the right time? And that you may want to ask her at a better time, or is she giving you off of an energy that's just like, nah, I'm not interested in you, bro. Keep it moving. You know, like I'm not interested. I'm not attracted to you like that. I got a boyfriend or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But just be aware enough in yourself to respect boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Respect what's going on. Like respect your masculinity. Have some dignity about yourself. You're not gonna ever find a female that was like, man, Santi was always in my inbox. You know what I'm saying? Santi was always talking about, what he wanted to do to me and stuff. Nah, I can be that if I was just to let myself get all caught up. But shoot, even having sexual conversations with women, it never got out of hand to the point where she had to block me or some shit. You know? But yeah, it's a real problem, you know, and that's why men keep falling by the wayside, because they're so you know, dictated by their sexual energy to the point where you can't even hold yourself to a higher esteem. You know what I'm saying? Like, women are going to continually be advancing because of the fact that they can put their sexual energy to aside to get shit done. You know what I'm saying? A woman can go, in college, a woman can go and smash dudes, you know what I'm saying, on the weekend or in between classes or whatever, and get her assignments and shit done. You know what I'm saying? While dudes would be spending all their time thinking about women won't even do their homework, won't even study, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, men utilizing that sexual energy in the right way, but that's the society that we live in. Like we got all of this religion. We have all of this religion, and all of these quote unquote, you know, guidelines that are supposed to be for the betterment of humanity. But it's not even what you're being given on a day-to-day basis, like in your natural life, in your everyday life. It's something that you actually have to look for. You have to dig and search for it, But just to bring it back to the focal point of this video is think about what they would say to you as a man, and you just, all you have is sexual thoughts. All you think about is sex. And you're idealizing women and putting them on a pedestal, and because of their physical attraction and how they make you feel sexually, that is you giving them a value that they don't inherently have, unless you have had the time to have conversations with them, get to know what their philosophies are on life, and if they know their purpose, and if they're living that, then you can just be like, damn, now I see her value. I see what she's doing. She's out here manifesting. She's out here building. You know what I'm saying? She's out here creating. She's out here challenging the system. You know what I'm saying? Like she knows herself. She believes in herself. So your masculinity, it says a lot on how you interact with a woman and how much power you give them. Because like I said, if you as a man, you don't have no integrity, bro, you don't have anything. So that's all I wanted to talk about in this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll holler back at you guys. Love, salute.